When you're a kid, monsters seem so damn real. They aren't. But perhaps the only place they can come to life is on the big screen, you know, the movie theaters. Sometimes the monsters in these movies scare people so much that we're still scared of them. Yes, as adults. So you know what, here is the top 10 scariest movie monsters of all time. Let me know if you guys agree in the comment section below, and if you guys want a part 2 of this video, let us know. So starting off this list, in at number 10, it's the T-Rex in the Jurassic Park that looked so damn real. I believe it's real. I don't know about you guys. So the monster in this movie was too real at many points of the movie, and kids would flock to the museum to learn about their favorite dinosaurs that a lot of these young kids probably think are real. Like, they used to be real, but I mean, like, they're still here on Earth today. But Jurassic Park was the first time we really saw a T-Rex in action, and the scariness of it became so real. When I first saw this movie as a kid, the T-Rex held me jumping out of my seat, literally. And who could forget that terrifying scene with the Jeep, you guys know what I'm talking about, where the T-Rex is in the rear view mirror with the words "objects in the mirror are closer than they appear." In the end, the T-Rex ends up saving the day by eating all of the raptors. But that doesn't change that I'm so glad that the T-Rex have been extinct for a very long time. And for our sakes, hopefully it stays like that for, you know, forever. Hopefully they don't come back. Because could you imagine living with T-Rexes? Okay, so let's not get freaked out here. Hopefully the T-Rexes, they don't come back. But in at number 9 right now, it's probably one of my most favorite movies of all time. And we're talking about Godzilla! It's Godzilla! So this beast of a thing was in at least 25 movies. When Godzilla first came out in the 1950s, he terrified moviegoers in Japan because he pretty much represented their fears of nuclear weapons. Godzilla is a prehistoric sea monster that is a cross between like a gorilla or like a whale, and it was awakened by the nuclear radiation. To draw parallels with the atomic bomb, Godzilla's skin was inspired by the scars seen on the survivors of Hiroshima. He's as big as the skyscraper and he has no problems destroying them. To this day, Godzilla is one of the most recognizable monsters ever, and he represents what will happen if a nuclear war happens. Moving right along this list, in the scary list, we're at number 8 right now. It's the Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth. The Pale Man is the eyeless monster that eats children alive without any trace of humanity. He eats children completely. He doesn't even leave the bones. Does anyone remember that scene when this thing grabbed 2 eyeballs off a plate, stuffs them into his hands, and opens his palms in front of his eyes, and then he can see the girl who woke him up? He's probably the most creative monsters on this list. I mean, who thinks of this? Filmmaker Guillermo del Toro, that's who. The Pale Man guards a banquet, and if you're dumb enough to try to eat his food, he'll eat you right back. It's time for number 7, Frankenstein's monsters from the Frankenstein movie. He's a monster created by parts of dead corpse. Creepy, I know. And then he's brought back to life by Dr. Frankenstein's science experiment. Despite being a hideous creature, you sympathize with the monster until he does monster things like, I don't know, kill a girl. Frankenstein monsters wouldn't have been the same if you weren't from the actor who originally played him, Boris Karloff. He reels you in to make you feel like you could trust him, only to make you wish you hadn't. Next up at number 6, it's Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. And believe it or not, I don't think I've seen this movie. Just looking at this guy though, he makes me sweat. His deformed face and long razor gloves were terrifying, but still human features make him so damn realistic. It's so creepy. I've seen trailers, I've seen pictures of him, obviously. Freaks me out. I see little kids on Halloween, freaks me out. Freddy stalks his victims into the dream world and he kills his victims while they sleep. There aren't too many things that scare you in real life, but nightmares are definitely one of those things. The character of Freddy Krueger represents subconscious fears, and what is scarier than your own subconscious? Freddy Krueger, of course. And also, Godzilla! Moving along is number 5, it's the psychomatic offspring from the 1979 film The Brood. The Brood is about a disturbed woman named Nola who goes through an unorthodox scientific experiment. The result is she gave birth to a group of mutant children who don't have belly buttons or gender as a result of abuse by her husband. She controls her mutant children telepathically, and then they go on a murder rampage. The scariest scene is where the mutant children beat their teacher to death with toy hammers. So this single-handedly started the creepy children trend in horror movies. Next up, number 4, it's the Creeper. You might know this monster from the film Jeepers Creepers. That's very Jeeper Creepers. The Creeper is a combination of several different ideas. He's a winged, flesh-eating monster that comes out of his house every 23rd spring to eat the flesh and bones of humans for 23 days. Being the embodiment of the bat out of hell, he flies, so getting away from him is next to impossible. You barely saw the Creeper, so it made him even scarier. Plus, look at this guy's face. It's just so creepy. He takes a piece of his victims to be added to his collection of human organs and limbs. Coming in at number 3 is the Xenomorph from the movie Alien. Okay guys, don't shoot me now, but again, I've never seen this movie. Is that bad? I think we all are secretly terrified of evil aliens, but seeing one in action was hard to forget. So the Xenomorph is a tall, lanky, bloodthirsty alien. Even though it doesn't have any eyes, it's said to be the deadliest of all alien species. The Xenomorph origin is the result of a genetic mutation gone horribly wrong. After many years, it became a new species. They are incredibly intelligent and also need a host organism in order to reproduce. I think the scariest part of the Xenomorph is the idea that aliens could likely be so different from humans. Who's to say they wouldn't look or act like the Xenomorph? Coming into number 2, it's the monster man-eating shark from the movie Jaws. My fiance's scariest movie. She loves it, but is so scared of it. So the scariest part about a man-eating shark is if you give a shark a chance to eat you, it probably will. Shark attacks are a real thing. Yes, this is not just in the movie Jaws. It actually happens. Which is why the movie is so damn scary. You can like relate to this, especially if you see it as a kid. I mean, you probably have so many nightmares about it. Jaws tells a tale about a beach in New England who had to hire a professional shark hunter to capture the shark that's wreaking havoc in the water. As if a rogue bloodthirsty shark isn't scary enough, the movie was so suspenseful, we were begging for the shark to attack. The iconic music made the suspense even more unbearable. You know the doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh my god, the doo-doo's getting faster. It must be closer to me. So even though this film is over 40 years old, Jaws is rated as one of the scariest movies ever, and many people have developed shark phobias because of it. Okay guys, the number 1 scariest monster on our list, Samara from the movie The Ring. The Ring was a remake of a Japanese horror film called Ringu. And if there's any culture that knows how to scare people, for some reason it's the Japanese. Samara's father is said to be a demon because Samara's nature was very evil. Her stepmother pushed her into a well, which caused her to die from hypothermia. As an evil spirit, she took revenge by wreaking havoc on the world through a blank videotape. If you ever watch this terrifying tape, you will get a phone call from Samara and she tells you, I'm gonna die in 7 days? So that was a very scary call, and I think I'm about to die in 7 days. I shouldn't have watched that tape. And now I just made you guys watch that tape. Hopefully you guys close your eyes. Okay, so disclaimer, Top 10 is not responsible for anything that happens to you guys within 7 days. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. That was a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of scariness, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we do this whole thing again. We take a new top 10 list, we put them together for your guys' entertainment. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this channel, and I think by the time this video comes out, we might be over 2 million subscribers. But I don't want to say it too prematurely just in case it hasn't happened. So I'll see you guys very soon. See you in the next video. Bye.